Okay, you can do the intro whenever you want to, because I will. We'll have to explain that we accidentally have a conversation going with Yuri right now. Well, he's just waiting here for a minute. It's like, I gotta have the perfect timing.
Hold on. Okay. And welcome back to Spider-Man 2018, everyone.
Oh, hey, Spider-Man!
Welcome to part 3, I think.
It's somewhere around there.
So Nathan dicked around for 2 minutes while we weren't
It was
recording.
like 20 seconds.
And
I was on the side of a building when we stopped last time, and I got up to the top of a building, and then Yuri was like, Spider-Man, I got something to tell you. And I was like, wait, hold on, shut up, shut up.
So basically, we're getting our next side quest.
Yes.
So anyway, let's get into it.
Running. Construction sites.
Wasn't that shut down when he was arrested?
No, it's one of his legitimate businesses. Multiple investors.
Legitimate.
We
Yeah.
can't act without cause.
But now you've got that, right?
That's why I'm hoping you can keep an eye on the locations. Tell me if you see anything suspicious.
You got it. I'll be your nosy neighborhood Spider-Man.
Gotcha. So now we're off to see what old Fisky Boy's other legitimate businesses are up to. See if it's anything that's less than legitimate. Also, crimes.
So
I'm sorry, I'm this kind of guy, but when I see a crime, I want to stop it.
I'm a hero after all.
Yeah.
I'd imagine this playthrough is going to be basically you just doing whatever's in front of you. Like,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like if
for
there's
sure.
something in the way, you're going after it. Oh yeah, you can turn off the J. Jonah Jameson podcast, but why would you ever do that?
Why would you? That's stupid. Ow!
I can't believe you're fighting them in the building.
Heck, screw these. Oh my god! Oh yeah, superpower.
Gotta be a
What does
special
Battle
kinda
Focus do?
crazy to rob
It just
a
does this,
storefront in the city
and then my
Spider-Man
focus
protects.
regens.
Oh, I never used it.
Yeah, it's
When I
it's not
started,
bad.
I'd web up the crooks
That's
and
actually
leave
that would
cops a
actually be
note.
pretty helpful for some of the combat challenges, considering sometimes you need to perform a certain amount of finishers.
Yeah, I don't use it too much though, but I can respect how the type of ability it is, because it definitely is good. But
That's very helpful as a first ability.
yeah, it's a good starter for sure.
Yuri, I'm at a Fisk construction site, and there's a lot of guys here who aren't exactly constructing.
What are they doing?
I'm gonna go find
Loitering.
out.
Son of a bitch.
Huh. Just got a text from Doc. Looks like he attached an idea for a Spidey gadget. Man, does he ever stop inventing?
Man's brain's always working, my guy.
And this is one of my favorite gadgets in the game.
Oh, the impact web.
The impact web.
Oh yeah, it hit them so hard that they start flying backwards.
And if they hit anything, they're attached to it.
Oh, yeah.
Very helpful, so you don't have to spend all the web shooters. The web shooters are great once you upgrade them fully, like they're very fast.
Looks like it could work.
But the impact web is great, but it does have finite ammo. And your ammo, I'm not exactly sure how your ammo comes back. Is it just, I guess it's just by fighting, eventually it just regenerates. But your web shooters are your
Doc would
most
be proud.
disposable ones, because they regenerate very fast. So are you gonna actually try to do this stealthily, or are you gonna just get
We
in?
have perform 10 finishers, enemies to walls. Okay, that doesn't need stealth, but I'll try a little bit. Even though this is admittedly one of my least favorite aspects of this game, stealth system, if you can call it that. But, okay, that's a little bit too much. It's not that bad, but compared to its predecessor of Batman, it's not good. It could be better.
Well, not exactly. I guess spiritual predecessor, because you know this is an entirely different development team, a different company. It's very difficult not to compare the two because they are so similar.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like getting topical here. Nickelodeon All Stars that just recently came out earlier this month at the time of this recording is just not Smash Brothers.
Let me. Oh, it's R1. I was trying to use.
Yeah, there's the Arkham muscle memory kicking in. You know, it's hard not to make the comparisons because they're so prevalent. And yeah, the fact that they had stealth in here, it's not great for a couple reasons. It's not so much that it's badly done. It's more so it doesn't really have a place in the game.
Sleep it off.
Spider-Man
No.
is known for a little bit of stealth, but it's not really something you think of immediately when you think of Spider-Man.
Nah.
Not only that, and I've heard someone else bring this up, like I think it perfectly describes why the stealth is
Get on the wall! Dang it.
just unnecessary.
Dang it.
You can just web swing him. Oh, you don't have the ability unlocked. You should probably spend your skill points.
I was trying to... Oh, yeah, I forgot I have that skill. Get on the wall! Okay, fine.
Well, just get the skill point where you can swing him around and just aim him at the wall.
I'll definitely do it.
Yeah.
Get on the...
But what I was saying earlier is the reason why the stealth is so,
Well, you
I
didn't
guess,
get on the wall.
I guess lame, I guess if you want to put it that way, is because whenever you do the stealth, it's usually followed up immediately after with you going into combat anyway.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really amount to much. You can just go in, attack enemies, and just go for it anyway because it doesn't matter. And I gotta agree with that. It really doesn't.
Yeah.
So, while not a very terrible mechanic, it is definitely the weakest aspect of the game.
Oh, yeah.
Easily.
There's that and these other sections that come from the game, which we'll get to later, but...
I just consider those stealth sections.
Yeah, which, you know...
They really are just stealth sections.
Yeah. Ugh! That's what I think. Using their own fist to punch him. Why hit yourself? That's pretty good. I like that execution a lot.
Execution.
No,
I mean,
no,
he really is killing
finisher,
him.
finisher.
He really is killing.
Sorry!
I mean, finisher, Yuri.
It's a finisher.
Non-lethal takedown.
Yeah, non-lethal explosions. Oh, that guy's gonna die. Oh my god.
No, non-lethal explosion. That's Batman. Spider-Man's non-lethal takedown.
Yeah. Non-lethal execution.
Yeah.
Non-lethal euthanasia. Euthanasia.
Euthanation.
Euthanasia coaster. Julie Jonas or bonus. Anyway. Oh no! That guy's super dead!
Not my fault, not my fault,
Not my fault. Definitely not my fault. That is.
I simply...
See you later! Oh my god.
It's just, you see Captain America in the background. I simply would have taken the bullet for him.
Yeah, I
It's like,
would've.
screw you, Cap.
It's like, shut up, Cap. Don't take the high road on me.
Don't you dare.
Here's up, bro. Hey! Nope. I'm down here. My eyes are down here.
Now you're up there.
Yes,
It's giving you the tutorial now?
Shut up!
Wait, what?
I understand.
What?
Fine, whatever, man.
Looks like they called their buddy.
Why? You did this before. You used the battle focus earlier.
I did.
What?
What?
I'm so distraught.
I am my everything hurt.
Oh, hey, more guys. Welcome to the party. House rules. Leave your shoes at the door. Unless you're not wearing socks. In which case,
Oh,
wear
you got a
socks
flash grenade.
already.
Webbing the flash grenade back at enemies builds up a lot of focus as well.
Die! I mean, knockout!
Yeah, enemies with shields. You need to attack them with either your web strike or just a regular punch and then hit the dodge button to slide under them. Which you can do to any enemy. You can actually do it to the
Ow.
enemies with stun batons. You can do it to them instead of launching them in the air. Or you can just throw shit at them.
Ow!
What's happening?
My eyes! Oh, hey, that's
Spidey?
Get up. Die.
Ow!
Nah, he's paralyzed.
I've never seen that one before.
No?
See ya!
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Oh,
See? They do not fall to their doom. They get webbed.
there he is.
I don't know how Spider-Man made his webs do that, but
I mean,
whatever.
he's Spider-Man, I guess. Yes?
Yeah, I guess. But yeah, Fisk, these Fisk hideouts...
Oh, he's dead!
Oh my
He's
god.
dead!
Oh my god.
I got hit with a... Oh, he's dead too.
Use your battle focus, because you're running out of enemies.
I am, dang it, I am. I can't punch him if he's in the air!
There you go. Now mess him up. There we go. Good job.
Bonk.
The Fisk hideouts are basically besides getting base tokens, you can also... It's a really good way to get good at the combat system, because as you can tell, they throw a lot of enemies at you. It's great practice, and just preparing you for how insane the combat can... How intense the combat can get later in the game.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, these freaking rocket launcher guys.
Come here, you. Come here, you. Oh, I'm like, come here, you. Ow! Come here, you.
Oh, nice.
On the wall. I want that on for later. Slow motion.
And there we go.
Place is
Also,
locked
they're way
down,
more than
Captain.
that.
Actually, web down.
And someone finally reported shots fired, so I've got officers inbound. Good work.
Took them that long.
Yeah, yep.
Fisk has
This
more
is like,
construction
it's kind of an
sites throughout
everyday
the city,
thing.
Vetting their fronts too. Keep an eye out and report in if you see anything suspicious.
Gotcha.
All right. All right. So we have quite a bit we can do right now. What are we doing first?
If I'm gonna find
First
all
things first, we go to our skill point tree.
You have 2 skill points.
I do. Ooh. Attacks deal additional damage and generate more focus. Ooh. Do air tricks, which do nothing but are just cool.
Oh, you get a little bit of XP for it and focus.
Yeah. Quick zip.
That's very good.
Oh yeah.
Web zip.
More. Okay. First of all, I want air marshal because I use liar attacks. That makes sense for me. I kind of want the roping up enemies to throw them.
Yeah,
that is
that's
useful
what
later
I would
on.
recommend getting.
Yeah, I'm getting that now.
I would recommend getting the perfect dodge next too.
Yeah.
Because the perfect dodge.
To get
is
the
amazing.
base for every one, because these are good abilities at the beginning.
Honestly, the disarming enemies is a little more disappointing than I initially expected because it's slow. So I don't exactly recommend going for them.
First things first, though, we still need this. So we need 2 crime tokens and a backpack token. So, oh yeah, we can also get the Scarlet Spiders.
I really like the Scarlet Spider. I don't know much about him as a character. I know who he is. He's a clone of Peter Parker, but with none of his memories. I forgot what his name is. He has an entirely different name. But I don't know why. I just jive with the suit. And the suit power is really nice, too.
Yeah, the hollow decoys are pretty good.
Yes, they are good.
So definitely gonna
Fisk's
go
construction
find some
sites.
crimes
Should
to stop.
recalibrate my mapping
I think
software
there's a
to be more
backpack near
accurate.
you.
Using a depth-mapped post-process on
Right
photos
stick.
of popular landmarks should do it. And I know just the one to start with.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Off we go.
You probably noticed it at this point with the bases and the backpacks and the towers, but Spider-Man introduces a lot of its busy work through the story. It isn't just like some games where it's like, oh, by the way, you can do this. They actually throw it in to bring it to your attention. It's like, yeah, this could be really useful for you.
Backpack.
All I did was save this
Thank
kid's
you, Jordan.
balloon from floating away, and he made me this. It's the little things that make it all worth it.
Thank you, Spidey. Also, he's got big arm. Buff Spider-Man.
He's got Hulk arms.
He does got Hulk arms. Also, where did this kid keep this piece of paper? It's so crumpled up.
Well, it's probably where he kept it in his backpack
Yeah.
for years.
Yeah. Makes sense to me, I guess. I mean, a lot of my chemistry homework looked like that at the end of the year.
I think I smoothed things over with the grant committee. If Lance Corporal Texador's fitting tomorrow goes well, we should be okay.
That's fantastic, Doc. We're back on track.
Provisionally, as long as our little incident escaped the mayor's attention. You'll be at the fitting tomorrow?
Definitely. It'll go great. We're gonna change the world, Doc.
I'll settle for not starting any more fires. See you tomorrow, Peter. Here's to a successful day.
Thank you, Doc.
What a guy.
What a guy.
That's the backpack.
Well. We don't really need... Oh, well, this one's close. We'll get this one. Crimes!
There we go.
Ow! I hit my ankle!
Peter, no!
Those lunatics will
Oh, it's a car
kill
chase.
someone driving
Oh,
like
these are
that.
fun. Can you do it like
Please
it?
tell me your horn
Oh.
plays Dixie.
Oh!
We'll see.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, that's just rude.
Fun.
Yeah, you have to manually dodge these. You would think you need to hit circle. No, you actually need to use the analog stick to stop them. And button mashing.
Good.
They
Yeah,
cut
no
out
button
that
mashing.
too. Huh.
That's it, huh? I've had worse commutes.
Also, that's kind of cheese it because you could force the car to a safe stop without having to button mash at all, which is pretty good. I like that. That might be enough, actually.
You got 3 crime tokens. Yeah, you have enough.
Oh yeah,
Beautiful.
nice. Web Blossom, baby. We'll go back to the advanced super. We're keeping Web Blossom for sure.
Web Blossom whenever your suit power is ready, Peter just goes ape shit and starts shooting webs all over the friggin' place, and there's a good chance you'll probably web up 2 or 3 enemies with every use.
Oh yeah,
Very
you
helpful.
build up a lot of focus with it if you can web people up.
Yeah, enemies can be webbed down to walls, but if they are laying down on the ground from getting beat up or whatever knocks them over on their back, if you web them up quickly, they can be stuck to the ground as well.
So I need to get more towers because I need to be able to see more what's going on in certain areas.
Yeah. And just buckle down, ladies and gentlemen, because this game is full of busy work, so there are going to be some parts where we're not touching the main story at all. So
no, we're just going to be going around doing stupid stuff for a while.
Just be ready for it. I do recommend
Whee!
you do the next couple of objectives.
Oh god,
objectives, but
it's
is
not
he
that
doing?
Was that scary?
There we go.
Speaking of Batman Arkham,
Oh yeah, the wavelength thing.
it's just the decoder.
Yeah.
From Batman Arkham Asylum, to be specific. It looked like that in that game. Backpack. Also, I love how the score just, swells up and gets very, dramatic whenever you start swinging.
It's below you.
Hey.
Attention units. Report received of a narcotics sale in progress.
Hold on, 1 second. I'm just
Spider
gonna-
tracer.
Never give this prototype spider tracer enough range to be useful. But I did adapt the tech into my web traps, which really come in handy.
Crimes! How fast do you think it's gonna be till that gets old?
Part 5.
So look at one more part.
2.
Oh,
Part
yeah.
3.
Oh, this is.
You're gonna try to get this one done this time since you're in a better position to do it.
Wait,
There you go. You just retain combo. You're gonna web throw the.
what I gotta do? I want to pay
You gotta
attention.
web throw 3 objects. There's a couple
anything-
manhole covers.
Yeah.
Actually, you can rip off most parts of the car, really.
Bonk.
If there's nothing else in the alley, the street probably. Oh, there you go.
Bonk.
There we go. Crime tokens are one of the easiest tokens to get in the game because you could just get 3 on a dime. And there's a finite amount of different crimes with different requirements. So, for example, to throw 3 objects and get a combo of 10, that challenge can show up again for Nathan, but it will be auto-completed because he's already done it. So you can just get 3 crime tokens just by ending the crime then and there. Which is very helpful because crime tokens may be the most prevalent, but they are also the ones that ask for the most. Anything that there's a lot of things that is going to ask for crime tokens. So it's good to build up a healthy supply of them.
All units, report of a break-in. Location is
Hold on, wait.
You got a beanie.
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 All right, yeah. I got crimes.
I'm Spider-Man.
I'm Spider-Man, bitch. Crimes.
There we go. This one's pretty easy.
See you later.
Look at it
And I win.
If I'd actually let you break in,
This one's
Going away
easy.
for a
Doesn't
lot
do the
longer.
objectives.
Hey, look, it was impressive how fast I did that, though, right? That's all I have to
I
show for
mean,
that.
yeah. It would be cooler if you did the objectives.
Pretty cool, yeah, but also it was a cool I did it in, like, literally 2 seconds.
You know what would have been cool? 3 crime tokens instead of 1.
Oh, yeah, you're gonna be cool. You shouldn't have up. I'm Spider-Man, bitch.
I wouldn't be a very good commentator if I shut up.
That's a good point, Would be a very good commentator unless you just, maliciously attack the other commentator on a normal basis.
That's a malicious attack.
Very sensitive.
They call themselves, though, never quite understood.
Brush heads. I love
Brush
that.
so good.
I love that.
good old
Oh, dang it, I
Goodbye-
skipped it.
Goodbye,
Oh.
Triple J.
Man, I love this town. Time to grab a snapshot.
Camera. Wait, I got it.
How do I camera?
That'll do.
I forgot.
Map should be recalibrated.
It's been a long time since Spider-Man worked at the Bugle.
Yeah, it's
Much
been a bit.
photography since quitting the Bugle. Forgot how much I enjoy it. Should keep an eye out for more landmarks to shoot.
And I gotta say, this is the easiest side quest because the landmarks are very easy to do.
And they're, like, really close together in some
Yeah.
locations, like, right over here.
My favorite one's obvious. But
Huh.
Alright.
It's Mr. Lee. Hello?
What's up, bro?
we'll get to it when we get to it.
I just wanted to let you know we
Martin.
need a little extra time to get set for May's party. I guess the cake delivery is stuck in traffic.
Oh, sure thing. Just let me know when you're ready and I'll swing by.
Great. Talk to you soon.
Swing by.
Okay, got some time to kill. Let's see what's happening out in the city.
This is another way besides making them, besides introducing them through the main missions. This is another way Spider-Man really wants you to do the side quests and get immersed in the open world. Is there's just straight up times when you have no main objective. Like for now, we actually have to wait a few minutes before we can progress the story.
And it's highly recommended that you just get some stuff done in that time.
Yeah, it's a great way to encourage players to, explore some of the other options, the other activities there is in this game. It's very nice.
Yeah, which is good, because, again, there's a lot to do in this game.
What? Spider-Man?
But... Oh, there he is! Spider-Man!
I forgot. Is this Peter Parker or Miles Morales? What happened there?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah, how's it going, fellas? I think that did it. Oh no, there's someone in the street. Ooh.
I win.
I realize the irony in me saying this. I hope you've learned not
See you
to
later.
I'm gonna be laughing at a lot of the dialogue from Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah.
I can't help it. I really can't.
Ugh, lip bite. Ain't that hot? As I get your hot tamales
Abe gave me her cell
roasted.
number when she finally decided to trust me. She's risking a lot. If anyone finds out she's
Anyway.
helping, she'll lose her job.
Yeah, I mean, vigilantism is illegal, so we can't all be Jim Gordon.
Hello, cat. Or
Black Cat.
Dang it.
Ganon Band. Ganon Band.
Stop talking about Ganondorf.
Hey, Peter. We're all set for the party whenever you're ready.
Cool, I'm on my way.
The same character, alright? Let's just admit it, alright?
What, Black Cat and Ganon?
Someone copied someone else. Someone looked at someone else's homework. I think it might have been DC, because I... Was it Black... The Black Cat? No, wait. DC's way older than Marvel. I think Catwoman might come first then.
Look it up.
Now I gotta look at it. Now I'm curious.
Because now it's gonna bug me.
Tower! Power!
Catwoman. Catwoman debuted in Batman issue 1 in 1940. I didn't read the comic, but Black Cat first debuted in 1979. So she has about 30 years on her.
Yeah.
Hold on. The Amazing Spider-Man issue 194.
Crimes! I forgot to do it, dang it.
It's not. I mean, it didn't surprise me that the DC character came first, because for the most part, Marvel usually came after the DC heroes, because I'm pretty sure Marvel didn't really begin until like the 50s. Yeah, when it came to the characters we know now, like Iron Man, Captain America was in the 40s because he punched Hitler.
Yeah.
Spider-Man, I believe, was 60s. He debuted in the Fantastic Four comics. I think he was a villain initially.
Huh? Well, I mean, I guess if you have a character based off of spiders, maybe.
I can't. I honestly don't remember. I think he fought them for some reason. I'm not exactly sure why. But when he debuted, I believe he actually got into it with the FF.
That concludes our Spider-Man car tour of New York.
I had a treat.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing Insomniac Games give the Fantastic Four a little love. I'm not exactly sure what their plans are. I know they're currently making a Wolverine game, which is good. I'm really excited for that.
Yeah. I'm not a huge fan of Wolverine, but I do think that's going to be cool.
I mean, if it's even, like, sort of close to this kind of quality, I'm sure it'll be fantastic. They got the sequel to this game coming. Not Miles Morales. They have actual Spider-Man 2.
Yeah. Miles Morales is more or less just like an add-on pack.
A really
it's
large
like the
DLC, basically.
It's like the Mario Galaxy 2 to Mario Galaxy.
Yeah. A fine-tuned version of the game.
Yeah.
Which I still haven't experienced myself. I'm waiting on getting a PS5 whenever it's possible.
Yeah.
When Sony actually, releases the console.
Yeah.
But the Wolverine game will be sick. But
Crime!
I really hope that leads to Insomniac Games making a lot more Marvel comic characters have good games, because besides Spider-Man, a lot of the Marvel characters don't really have the best track record with video games. Some are good, some are pretty decent, Overall, I don't think they've ever gotten past the mediocre phase. Because for a time,
Mr. Parker.
they actually released games based off the MCU early. Like, we had Iron Man 1 and 2.
Wait, I get paid
Oh,
at
it's
the end of the week.
landlord.
No.
Eviction proceedings will start Friday unless full payment is received by close of business. Good day.
Yeah, good day.
That's what happens when you get late on your payments, Spider-Man.
Yeah. It's like I get paid. It's like you have to pay your rent by Friday or I kick you out. But I get paid on Saturday. It's like, well, that's not my problem.
Oh, well, that's you get paid when you fix this damn door.
But yeah, there was a couple of video games based on the MCU initially, and they were not great.
Yeah.
Because they were at the tail end of the, I guess you could call it
Julie's
the...
probably
Also,
in the
how
kitchen
many
getting ready for the
flannels
party.
does Peter have just lying around in New York City?
Yes.
Every flannel he could find.
Those games were released in a time where licensed games were becoming less and less prevalent because game development is getting longer and longer, where they really can't meet deadlines anymore. There were a couple good games here and there, but bottom line, Insomniac Games, please make an Avengers game.
Oh my god, here. I was like going the long way. I was like, oh, it's in there, but no, I got to talk to Mr. Lee first.
Martin, so sorry I'm late.
Oh yeah,
You were right on time. Just keep her distracted while we get everything ready.
by being late.
You got it. Hey, there's my favorite aunt.
Peter, what a nice surprise.
Oh,
Need some help?
Yeah,
You
sure.
little dick.
Oh, there are some heavy
No,
boxes.
no. I mean,
Little shit disc.
not yet. I mean, I came to,
Smooth.
I just wanted to talk.
Okay. Okay. Peter, are you in trouble? Do you need money?
No, I mean, I'm a little behind on my rent, but no.
Yeah, I could.
Girl problems again.
I'm a little behind on my rent, but no.
I'm good.
I still wish you and MJ could work things out. She's a great girl.
She is,
The two of you would make some beautiful
Wow.
babies.
but,
That's gross.
Peter. What is it?
That's what old people do, though, you know?
I know.
Come on.
It's kind of on the dot.
Tell me.
these past few years, you helping me through college and working here, sacrificing so much and asking for nothing. I just wish there were more people like you in the world.
He's right.
Aw,
5 years ago, you walked
that's
in here
really sweet.
and told me you were inspired by my mission to help others. Now it's you who inspires me. Thank you, May, for everything. Here's to many more years of service.
Aunt May, I mean, if I had to compare her to a pre-existing character, she's basically like the Alfred of the Marvel Comics universe.
Thanks again for
She's
setting
so
all this
great.
up.
Yeah.
She's just a
I just
pure
wish I could do
cinnamon
more.
roll.
Well, May's always told me.
The only
you can
difference is
help
Alfred
someone.
takes out the
Lock.
double barrel if someone comes into
Maybe we should send May to City
the
Hall.
Wayne Manor.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta run. Thanks again for the party and everything. It really means a lot.
So I've seen these
Voicemail
scenes,
from
like
Yuri.
early game cutscenes
Check it
in the
outside.
PS5 version, and yeah, it's such a shoddy job with the new face.
Oh, yeah.
Which I imagine at this point we've gotten more than 1 million questions on. Why aren't you guys playing the PS5 version? It's
Well,
there's
we don't
not
have a PS5 because we're
much- that
poor.
Too. That too, and it's also impossible to get one regardless.
Yeah.
The
And
PS
also,
the
I
PS
just don't want to look at PS5 Peter Parker's stupid fucking face.
No,
Okay, it's not that
no,
bad, but it's definitely not good.
There's no real hate towards the actual face model. The guy's fine, but it is the way they handled it was not good. The face does not emote well at all, and it feels like a very cheap way to make Tom Holland-ish looking character when Crystal Dynamics and Square Enix's Avengers got super shat on because they were looking too close to the
Sounds
MCU.
fun.
And Insomniac
Wonder
Games
what the
pulls a
Kingpin
shit
had
move
hidden
like
in his
that. I was
closets.
not a fan of that decision. And they're sticking with it because that's his face in the Miles Morales game. Spoiler warning: Spider-Man appears in a Spider-Man game.
Uh-oh.
And yeah,
Spoilers.
yeah, he has the Tom Holland look. So, unfortunately,
Yeah. So, hitting 30 minutes, that's pretty good.
we're gonna call it apart. All right.
Also, it's nighttime.
Yes.
Goodbye.
There's a joke in there somewhere. Shout out to Brain Scratch Comms.
Goodbye.
Go watch Brain Scratch. They're funny.
They're better than us.
They're good people. All right. We'll go. Basically, just to wrap up this conversation, though, the reason we didn't do the PS5 version, besides not owning it, honestly, the upgrades aren't really that different because this game still loads very fast, still very well-performing game, and we're playing on a standard PS4 for the record, not a PS4 Pro. So the PS5 version is fine. It is absolutely fine, but they are very, very similar. Like you're talking like 5 seconds of difference in loading times, I think. So yeah, we'll see you guys for the next part of Spider-Man 2018.
Bye.